solution, the status quo. After a break, they were more deliberative. The timing and number of breaks the judges took, the design, had unintentional consequences. Bad designs, whether consciously or unconsciously chosen, lead to bad outcomes. Bias is built into our practices and procedures, not just into our minds. Here is our opportunity. This book's goal is to offer good designs to you, designs that make it easier for our biased minds to get things right. Based on research evidence, we can change the environments in which we live, learn, and work. My principal focus here is the stubborn, costly problem of gender inequality, but the recommendations I make stem from a wealth of research about decisions and behavior that go well beyond gender. The book takes as a given that people make mistakes. They make them often and sometimes unknowingly. As a consequence, these mistakes reduce everyone's well-being. The solutions I recommend come from the field of behavioral economics. Putting up screens, timing breaks well, and dozens of more and less complicated interventions, all building on insights into how our minds work. My invitation to you is to become a behavioral designer, because it works, because it often is rather easy and inexpensive, and because it will start to level the playing field and give everyone greater opportunity to thrive. Much like interior designers or landscape architects, behavioral designers create environments to help us better achieve our goals. They do not define goals, but they help us get there. Referred to as choice architecture in Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein's path-breaking book Nudge, behavioral design goes beyond law, regulation, or incentives, although it acknowledges that these are and will remain important. But they do not always work. Based on 41 million observations for the population of Denmark, for example, research shows that tax subsidies have only a tiny impact on savings. Such incentives require people to take action and respond, which 85% of Danes fail to do. In contrast, behavioral designs that do not rely on people reacting to incentives but instead employ automatic mechanisms, such as automatic employer contributions to retirement accounts, do much better. They substantially increased the amount of money retirees have available. We do not always do what is best for ourselves, for our organizations, or for the world, and sometimes a little nudge can help. A simple curtain transformed what orchestras look like and doubled the talent pool. Benefiting from 100% talent is good business for orchestras and just about every other organization. Careful timing of breaks allows judges to make decisions more accurately and fairly. To the business case, then, we must add the moral case. Behavioral design is the right thing to do. There is no design-free world. Organizations have to decide how to search for and select future employees, how they advertise open positions, where they post the job openings, how they evaluate applicants, how they create a shortlist, how they interview candidates, and how they make their final selections are all part of choice architecture. Why not design a bit more thoughtfully, increasing the chances that the best people are hired? This book will show you how. Our research suggests, for example, that asking hiring managers to explicitly compare a given candidate with real alternatives makes evaluators focus on individual performance instead of stereotypes. Comparing two or more job candidates helps evaluators calibrate their judgments without having to rely on an internal stereotype as a measuring rod. As academic dean of the Kennedy School of Government, I introduced this and other insights shared in this book to the faculty hiring and promotion procedures at Harvard University. It bears repeating that design is everywhere. We constantly make choices about how to present information, structure interviews, or create teams, and we live day in, day out with the consequences of those choices. Whether or not employees are asked to opt in or opt out of a pension plan,